Guess what? We are going to Hajj.
To the real Kaaba.
Mecca? For real?
Yes, as a family, a journey for Allah.
لبيك اللهم لبيك لبيك لا شريك لك لبيك.
We walked around the Kaaba 7 times, just like the Prophet did. It felt like the whole world was turning with us, toward Allah.
The moment you see the Kaaba for the first time, your heart feels full. All the stories you've heard, they come alive. In that moment, you just know, you are exactly where Allah wants you to be.
This part is called Sa'i. We're remembering Hajar, who searched for water for baby Ismail.
She was brave.
And Allah gave her Zamzam.
Hajar's journey teaches us that when you trust Allah with your whole heart, even in the hardest moments, Allah always sends help. Her footsteps echo in every sigh today.
Mina is where we camp before the biggest day. Everyone rests. We pray. We reflect.
It felt like a peaceful city made just for worship. No screens, no noise, just us. And time with Allah.
This is Arafah. The Prophet said Hajj is Arafah. We ask Allah to forgive us and guide us.
Arafah is the heart of Hajj, the most sacred day of the whole journey. On this day, millions of Muslims stand before Allah in dua. No big speeches. No fancy clothes. Just tears, hands raised, and hearts open. It is said that on Arafah, Allah comes closest to His servants and forgives more people than any other day.
Everyone's voice matters here. Adults, children, new Muslims, old ones. No dua is too big or too small. Allah is listening to every single one.
I asked for Jannah, and for my cat to go too.
I asked to memorize the Quran.
We spent the night at Muzdalifah, sleeping under the stars and collecting pebbles for tomorrow.
Muzdalifah felt like the earth itself was breathing. No tents, no beds, just us, the sky, and the quiet hum of prayer all around. The stars above looked like Allah's gentle reminders that He is near, even in the stillness.
We gathered 49 pebbles, not to throw at people, but to throw at Shaitan's whispers. Each pebble, a promise. That we'll try to be better, braver, closer to Allah.
We threw pebbles to show we're strong against Shaitan. When you say no to bad things, that's real strength.
Each pebble we threw wasn't just a stone, it was a choice to choose kindness over anger, truth over lies, and worship over whispers.
This moment reminded us that Shaitan tries to trick everyone. But even the smallest hands, like Adam's, can fight back with faith. Just like Prophet Ibrahim was willing to sacrifice his son, we offer Qurbani. It teaches obedience, and we share the meat with others.
I used to think Eid was all about new clothes and sweets. But today, I saw something bigger. That real love means obeying Allah, even when it's hard.
When we give Qurbani, we are not just giving meat. We are giving hope. We are giving joy. We are remembering that true faith is shown through sacrifice and through sharing.
Eid al-Adha is celebrated with joy, prayer, and giving. It's a day of sharing and remembering Allah's mercy.
This Eid felt different. We didn't wake up to presents and pancakes at home, but we felt full in our hearts. And I think that's what real Eid is.
After the tests comes the celebration. After obedience comes the reward. Eid is a gift for every soul that remembers, sacrifices, and gives with love. Hajj isn't just about traveling to Mecca. It's about coming back, different, better, closer to Allah.
I miss it already.
Inshallah. We go again?
We left for Hajj with our suitcases, but came back with something greater. Hearts cleaned, souls softened, a family even more connected, not just to each other, but to Allah.
لبيك اللهم لبيك لبيك لا شريك لك لبيك